Soul in Deltarune. Souls in the fan art. Chris is not the player. Hopefully this image will make people finally understand. Do I need to draw more arrows? The Invincible fandom, the Deltarune fandom, losing their sanity in the gaps between content. So sick of these bland opinions. New timeline resolutions. Greet every day with enthusiasm. I'm super depressed. Susie's axe is actually a toothbrush. Brightly colored tip. Mane-like blade. Long, curved handle. I'm done with this game. Anyone, feel free to step on me. That little noise amongst his talking noise. Yeah. I think about this often. I have no idea what Deltarune is about, but every time I see this little bird, it's always the funniest video ever. You realizing the game is called Deltarune because of the name of the characters. I'm going to go home. The friend with no car after the hangout. Have you ever met someone whose smile looks like it could make flowers grow? Teacher, you can't eat in class. Kids in the back. Forgot to give bro blanket on the sleepover. Can we all agree we were looking at our screens like this? Is he being sick or is he swallowing something? I have a theory. Horns, white eyes, all black, can fly. A very loud roar. Can do this. Who else is hyped for the Undertale movie? I am Frisk. Not being a Deltarune fan right now is really funny because I'll check my phone randomly and my entire timeline looks like this. I'm literally shaking right now. What the hell? Actual peak image right here. Action movie, comedy movie, horror movies, romance movies. Gang, please eat my homework. How to handle ants. I'm holding her very gently in this, but could this be harmful for her? I just love her little feet and antenna. I can do anything. My little Skrunkly. I slept with him and had the longest nightmare of my life. Fort Tail. I'm gonna stop you right there. Why? Faking a smile so no one knows how much you're really hurting inside. Flowey is working on becoming ripped. In this world, it's lift or be lifted. I'm not buying your game. Buy my game. The funniest neutral ending in Undertale is when you spare everyone but Papyrus. Sans is holding back so much rage. The phone call is so funny. Yup, you did great, kiddo. Rage bait successful. I honestly had the worst dream possible last night. It was just these two standing there. I couldn't move. That was the whole dream. I want to die. I didn't get a response for a whole hour after this. Me, when my hot dog turns into a scarf. I can't eat the scarf. Never say never. POV. I'm FaceTiming you to ask how your day has been. Yes, I am round. Why are they fighting over my Chromebook? Delicious. Finally some good food. Is that chalk? Shake your device gently. And as you can see here, if you keep going down this path, you're going to have a bad time. Deltarune. Chris's main plot, Susie's subplot. I'm upset over the spaghetti because the timeline keeps resetting. I wrote a poem. No. You know the thing fandoms do where they take a character, usually the protagonist, and original, dark, edgy. You know what I'm talking about. It's okay, you can just say Undertale. We can't expect God to do all the work. You cannot rage bait me. Sans would never fall for rage bait. Let's be real for a moment. Oh my, who put all of the sand under the table? Sand under table? I like that name. How would multiplayer work? Each player controls one Chris. A new Chris appears anytime a player joins. Or, all players control Chris. A new soul appears anytime a new player joins the game. Everything is the same except Sans and Papyrus switched eyes. Bro thinks he's the manager. Bro thinks she's getting a bite. My brother just walked into my room and he had a light bulb in his mouth. And I was like, what the hell are you doing? And he goes, I was having a light snack, and leaves. Congrats on the divorce. Here's a cake. Player, monster, Undertale. Player, the monsters. I was a box for Halloween once. I have mostly been a vampire for Halloween. Barely passing a school test. Barely passing a test in college. Suns. A friend asked me to turn the sun into Sans as a joke, but there it is. Your map looks like Hulk wearing jeans running towards you. What women think men want versus what men really want. Undertale 2. I think one at the top is what I want more. My new AU. Undertool, where everyone is tall. How tall are we talking here? Shake my hand. Now I'm just upset. Not to compare two very different types of media, but I think this is a prime example of how you can make villain characters with the same idea, yet one will be quickly universally beloved, and one hated. You just have to know how to write them. I'm a guy, by the way. No, I think you're actually a woman. What? 4 types of Noelle fan art. Anime girl with Rudolph nose. Sprite accurate. Actual deer. Tupid. Checking for mites and fleas. Behold, the comic Papyrus font. It's worse than Comic Sans Sans. Fusion is a cheap tactic to make weak skeletons stronger. Sans, did I tell you about the time Frisk flirted with me? Then asked to call me mother. Oh boy. Wow, Frisk. I did not come here to be shamed by skeletons. You hear Megalovania. You're not playing Undertale. You're no playing Undertale. Dirt. Mmm, tasty. The D in dirt stands for do not eat this please. But the ert stands for it's really tasty. What the hell? I'm going to say a slur now. I can't believe they let Toby get away with this. Reception on this post is strong. Deltarune fans will draw the spiritual successor of the Mona Lisa and will title it something like Stupid Inside Me. Ending everybody in Undertale. Ending everybody in Plague Inc. Goose Walks. Toby Fox. All your theories are in the trash, but you tried your best. Alright, Chris, the first thing you're going to do is, there's 10 of them, there's 10 hearts. I forgive you. Lie down. Try not to cry. Cry a lot. What you mean when you say, I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I'm in a permanent state of exhaustion that can't be fixed by sleep. Video game music isn't real. Anyone who has played Undertale, oh my, it's Sans Undertale. Tell him I'm so happy to see him. I've never seen that man before in my life. Nice to see you again. You're telling me a shrimp fried this rice? Apartment complex, really? I find it quite simple. Based on what? I'm not calling you good boy. You are already the great Papyrus. Guy who says frick to every minor inconvenience. Ex-guy who says oopsie daisies to earth-shattering catastrophes. Deltarune tomorrow. Deltarune today. Deltarune right now. Deltarune yesterday. Deltarune last year. Deltarune at the dawn of civilization. No more music for anybody. I deleted it. What are your thoughts on this fact? It's so messed up. This is why Papyrus hasn't shown up yet. Toby does not know how to reconcile this. I think I get it now. The Nether, Undertale, sister location 2. Okay, I don't know what the hell these other things are, but it all leads up to Peterplex. Is it obvious I grew up madly in love with this guy? Growing up is realizing Sans fangirls in 2016 were kind of onto something. It's an outside day. Beautiful. Singing flowers, blooming birds. Kid, you hurl. Draw the Sans plays. Kid, you hurl. Bad jokes when you're like, when everyone else is like, you're stuck on a 10-hour flight. Where are you sitting? Guy who really likes to talk about Undertale / Deltarune. I love my bro. Pill time. I love my bro. Where is my bro? Why do you take your pill then if you love your bro? So then I said, knife to meet you. It was a little funny pun. You stabbed my brother. We have to call an ambulance. Don't worry, I'm in stabbable condition. Stable. Holy, Chris is Sans Undertale. Kids, please. Sans Undertale was my father. Please call me Sans Deltarune. Are we serious, bro? What a massive pencil. Still the funniest thing in this game. In a town of like 50 people, no one thought this was hella tasteless. Picture of horribly low quality Papyrus. Sans, where did you put my extra pixels? Suspiciously high quality Sans. Susie from Deltarune is a proud AI artist. No, I'm not. My friend is doing a pacifist route, but she's an a-hole to everyone. And apparently, if you miss an attack, it counts as sparing them. You do care. Miss. What does AU mean? AU, where Frisk wants to do a Geno route, but they're genuinely so bad at combat they accidentally do a true pacifist route. Oh, a Geno, because of genocide. Mike, remove his nuts. When the heart touches your wingding. Alright, Mike, today's physical challenge is to find a reason to keep going. Man, I'm so hungry. How hungry? No. My choices don't matter. They do, but they don't. Had a realization while getting lunch. Deltarune Chapter 2. Spamton phone charm. Spamtenna handbag. I'm a loser. Always have been a loser. It's now just obvious. When you spare Asgore and he starts talking about some me and my wife will take care of you. Anyone just be calling me. Babe, please stop. You're not a Gaster Blaster. I worked really hard on the second one. I don't think I've made one good pumpkin in my life. Wait, since when are they just walking normally without their soul? In the core, straight up winging it. And by it, let's just say my ding. How do I close Undertale? 7 months? Everyone is happy. Don't click this. Everyone deserves mercy. And I hate that. Most people deserve mercy. Hydro flask noises. What puberty did to my friends. I like boys. What puberty did to me. Undertale is the first video game to make me want to strangle a flower. A flower. In this world, it's kill or be killed. While drawing him, my art program crashed 5 times. When you know it's some gas of BS, but you can't prove it. Deltarune Chapter 5 leaked. Is this Yakuza? Whenever I see Alf have this face, I always imagine her saying, you don't need a license to drive a sandwich. Breaking Bad, Undertale, Better Call Saul, Deltarune. Malcolm in the middle equals Earthbound. Thinking of that Undertale AU, where Sans ended everyone in the underground for power to defeat Frisk, but Frisk could literally still load/reset, so he did that for all no damn reason. Dust really thought he was onto something, huh? But he's the biggest clown of all the multiverse. Everyone point and laugh. Not sure if this means anything, but it would be interesting to see Karma make a comeback. Imagine if Friend deals Karma damage. I imagine post-pacifist Flowey looks at new things with the elderly squint, mumbling what he's reading. Imagine post-pacifist Toby Fox making a new Deltarune character and creating their design and personality, knowing full well people are going to start making Not Safe for Work about 30 minutes after it's introduced. I met a celebrity today. Miku has collaborated with every show, every cartoon, every game on Earth, playing a game with a morality system. Me. Alright, I'm totally gonna be evil this time. Makes one evil choice. Oh god, I'm sorry. That was so mean. I'm a horrible person. My mother did not raise me to be like this. Restarts game. Me. Maybe I won't let my anxiety and tendency to overthink things take control today. My brain. You idiot. This half husky / half lab is known as Chimera. That's my dog. Guess who made an appearance in Fallout 4? Don't give up wherever you are, okay? Even in a nuclear apocalypse. Sans. Oh my, is that a human? I actually think that's a rock. Oh, the nefarious player, Chris, the victim dreamer, actually went through all the Dark Worlds, recruiting members and sealing the fountains. Made a fountain to begin with, actually trying to save the world. Goes out of their way to sabotage the whole mission. Light World, Dark World, decision time, they forgive you. You're going to get these hands. Fan art. Wasn't even fan art of anything. I just made up some BS. Toby Fox. Hey, I saw how much you liked Undertale, so I made another. Undertale fanbase. I'll take your entire stock. Old man Jerrison. Would hate to be that guy. What? Trump winning? Dude, that must have been a crazy dream. I won the election, remember? Me, Sans the Skeleton. We did it, buddy. This new Undertale game seems cool. Deltarune. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. Me. Toby Fox. You just know his attention-starved eye was molding so hard. Toby Fox. Game theory. Deltarune theories. The rest of the game. TV breaking down and trauma dumping on his employees. Laptop next room. One of my favorite tropes is villain decay. It's not a redemption or reformation. The character themselves doesn't necessarily change morally or behaviorally, but as the stakes become higher and more serious antagonists are introduced, the original villain seems harmless and friendly in comparison. This is like most animes, most shonen animes. That mini heart attack when you can't feel one of these in your pocket. Ready for anything. Memes if December is the night. If Carol. Rudy. Papyrus. Select the footlong that you prefer. Did we beat the night? That was water cooler. At 192, Jonathan, the oldest living land animal, has lived through 40 US presidents. This will be me. We share the same name. How it feels to play Undertale after playing Deltarune. Take me and whoever's reading this. We're ready. Hold on, bro. I'm not ready. I don't know you. Why is Sans on my physical science assignment? He has 97 mental illnesses and is banned from most public spaces. Who would win? King of Monsters. Divorce agreement. I'm playing Deltarune, but I'm shy, so I'm just sitting in the bathtub as Gaster. Probably one of my favorite flavored texts that shows Frisk as a character. Look at these cool toys. They don't interest you at all. Does anyone want to play cars with me? Bang, 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 bang. My toys! The way stories differ from life is the ending in real life. Things just happen. There may be no exciting climax, no resolution, no answers. I'm helping someone move out, and I poured 8 bottles of expired Coke into the toilet. But when I flushed it, nothing cool happened. Coke expires? Some wise words from the masterminds behind Undertale and Deltarune. We're not sure if they'll ever wake up. This is a cool drawing though. What is that doctor? Bunch of teeth? Undertale is on sale, 90% off. They do sales of 90%? Thanks for the theories, MatPat. Good night, sweet prince. Hey everyone, what's going on guys? Recently had my bedtime extended to 10 PM. Just wanted to share with you guys. Queen gives off the same energy as this image. Stupid man thing, I'm bowling. Stupid lightener, I'm frickin' bowling. How Deltarune fans feel, having to only have to pay $25 for the game, and having future chapters as free updates. Every other Switch 2 game costs $80. Count Dracula? Okay. 1. Now what? He turns into a swarm of bats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Started playing thunderstorm sounds from YouTube at night. It is frustratingly effective. Pros: falling asleep faster. Cons: having nightmares of storms. Add some clown music for a more festive atmosphere. Nobody. Billie Eilish. I'm the bad guy. Who would win? A literal god, Dora the Explorer, with a stick. Unfortunately, there are now 2 bees in the studio. Chapter 5 is postponed indefinitely. And chapter 6 to 7 oh no, 6, 7. When I was a waitress, there was a kindly old man with a cane who came in every day, sat at the bar, ate eggs, and never said a word. Until one day, someone was rude to him, and he unscrewed the top of his cane and pulled out a sword. Are my fans legit stupid? Is this arc too hard? Welcome to my world. The next evolution of Deltarune text memes should be including little pictures of who you're talking about next to the bright text like this. He's a water cooler. What the hell is happening? Bubble. Plop plop. Enter the shelter. VaazkL. Banging sermon, my man. Here's some advice for fighting my brother. Don't. Carol, when the judges ask her 7-year-old daughter to spell December, the name of her sister who went missing yesterday, to her face. Undertale fans, Deltarune, how much do I owe you? Nothing, it's for free. For free? Do you guys think this is partly why, and keep in mind, I don't know too much about the community, but do you think this is partly why Toby is liked by so many people? And this is just based from what I've learned from memes. Everyone likes the guy, everyone likes the founder of this game, the creator. Seems very generous to be making it a game for free, which is like Undertale, like kind of a part 2. What happened? My parents are fighting. Oh, who do they mean? Insta Reels almost gave me a heart attack. This is what Spamton looks like in universe, by the way. He probably first wrote it as, took a weird turn, looked at the sentence and grinned with the most devious smile as he retyped it. Tricky Tony. This is the clearest confirmation that Gaster is related to the Skelebros we will ever get. Okay, to be fair, the clearest confirmation Gaster is related to the Skelebros was when Sans had an attack called Gaster Blaster. Gaster Blaster. Gaster. Gaster. Is it Gaster? No way, it's Gaster. I don't know. Gaster. I feel like it's Gaster now because that rhymes with Blaster. Have I been saying this wrong? Oops. Wow, this is a long comment. In 2016, I had a dream about Sans where he was homeless. So I took him home and he lives with me. And whenever he turns on the TV, the whole world just implodes with anger and Sans gets destroyed out of existence, and then also has another Sans coming in each 20 minutes, and the cycle keeps on continuing. I told him to stop because I cared about him, but he kept on doing it, and this bent the fabric of space and time so much. The universe exploded and a new one was created where I was God and Sans was Jesus. And when he was hung up on the cross, instead of the cross it was a shoe, just like a blue sneakers shoe. What the hell?